Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have some information regarding to iOS updates and the new game getting ready to be released for Steam. But before we jump into that, I want to thank each and every single one of you I want to thank each and every single one of you for subscribing to my channel. And for those of you who are new and not yet got a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed to my channel. Turn on your bell notifications so therefore you'll stay up to date with all information being released on the channel. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start my thing out. As a matter of fact, I already got something already pinned in the comments up above. So, for those of you who would like to join in on the live chats, you guys are more than welcome to. But without further ado, let's dive into this information. So, for those of you who are using iOS devices like Apple, pretty much, there has been a new software update. 17.6.1 version is already out now. And if you guys are new iPhone users and you're not exactly sure how to set up your updates, no worries. I'm going to cover that right now. So, if by chance your automatic updates are turned on, you can actually update. Your phone will automatically update itself. But you can even schedule a date and time. But the suggested time frame would be about 3 months approximately from the time that you set that from. I would probably set that 3 months in advance. So once it gets to a certain date and a certain time, your phone will automatically pick up the update and it will process it. So once your update is completed, your device will power itself off just for a short brief because it's installing the software update. You'll see two loading bars. The first one is the installation. The second one is the final initialization. So once that's all complete, your phone will actually power back up by itself. You don't have to touch your phone. And you should be good to go. Anyway, back to Steam. If you guys are actually new and if you guys have actually bought a PC, this is your first time owning a computer, and you want to know exactly how to download Steam, you can go into Microsoft Edge, or if you want some more information, I have some things highlighted in the description below. Feel free to check it out. And I hope this information really does help you. So with that being said, there are some new games that are still pending release. Vane is one of them. In case, like I said in my last video, that game is still pending release. But just to let you know, if you guys download the demo and you notice that there's quite a few if your game crashes, you're basically sending an error report directly back to the devs who actually created the game. So therefore they'll have some issues to work on before the initial time of the game being launched. So if anybody has any questions about that, please feel free to ask me. Or if there's something you would like to ask my moderators, please feel free to ask them. If there's something that they don't directly have an answer to, I'm sure they'll ask me, but if I happen to see it in the chats, I will respond to your question as quickly as I possibly can, to the best of my knowledge. But anyway, How's everybody out here doing today? I hope everybody's had a very spectacular day today. Myself, I was kind of debating if I was going to be going live tonight, but if there's a day that I don't go live on the set schedule that I already have, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, don't. It's not the end of the world, guys. I will keep you informed, keep you up to date on what's going on. So therefore, uh, therefore, you guys will find out some information as soon as I can go back live again. But anyway, that being said, so anyway, when it comes to the iOS updates, I hope that information right there does help you out. As a matter of fact, and if this video does in fact give you some very good tips, go ahead, leave a like, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment, or feel free to join me in the live chats. I do have my live chats. They're always open to the general public right over here on my side of the screen. So you guys probably won't be able to see it. Unless you're on Android devices or iOS, then your comment section will be down below. So, does anybody out here have any questions that they would like to ask me today? If not, well, I'll be moving on to the next topic. But anyway, I was just about started my live. I thought I was going to be late starting my live stream, guys. This is not like me. But anyway, luckily I caught that just in time so I could actually start the live stream at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, but if anybody out here would like to join in on the chats, please feel free to stop in. Like I said, I have everything right here, the very top. Next week, I'm going to start highlighting I'm basically going to add my moderators into the top of the chats. So they'll be highlighted at the top of the stream. So therefore, you guys will know exactly who my moderators are. So if anybody has any questions that they would like to ask, please feel free to ask me anything you like. But like I said, let's try to keep everything within community guidelines. And if there's a question that I really don't approve of myself, more than likely chances are that comment will be removed. And whoever's asking the question will be advised to refrain from doing such, because negativity and drama will not be tolerated on this channel, guys. So just keep that in mind, because I really don't want to have to remove somebody from here, because I enjoy having every one of you here as well. So I just hope we can all come to a understanding of this. But anyway, back to the main picture. So if you guys have any things that you would like to add in addition to this, there's a couple things that I would like to add myself as well for you, the viewers out here. Anytime you go to download Steam, make sure that if you're on PC, make sure that your software, make sure everything is up to date, make sure that your software is up to date, make sure your BIOS are up to date, and most of all, last but not least, make sure that you have a really good graphics card, capture card, and well, every computer's got a really good sound card. So the sound card is not an issue there. So make sure that you have a good capture card. Make sure that your processor is able to process the video game. Otherwise, you're probably not going to have a very good experience. Trust me when I say this, because I've actually experienced that first time I started playing on Steam. So just keep that in mind, guys. So other than that, Everything should be good to go. Oh, sorry guys, I have a really bad back itch because sometimes, if well, not sometimes, but if you have a gaming system, a gaming PC, then I don't think that you really should have a problem being able to play any of the games that are launched. But just for the records, if you have an Omen desktop, you can always go into your Omen hub and go into your, I do believe it's your optimizer or something. I don't know. I'll have to take a look into this a little bit further, jot some information down. And so then, therefore, I can actually give you guys a better idea of what to expect. But with the gaming system, you can actually improve your fan speed, and you can also enhance your performance with your PC as well. So keep that in mind. Try to utilize that to the best of your ability. If you guys have any questions that you would like to ask me pertaining to that type of issue there, I'm always available to answer your questions. So I mean, I'll just have to find out exactly what it is you're doing, and I'll try to keep in touch with you guys during the time of live streams. If you guys are actually doing something and you need some help with something, getting your fan speed boosted, because every gaming system is not exactly the same. They're actually different. So for different gaming computers, you'll actually have different features, different settings, and so forth. So like I said, guys, I'm going to try to answer everybody's questions accordingly. If you guys have any questions that you would like to ask. Oh, and by the way, not only make sure that your software is up to date, make sure that you update all your BIOS and your drivers. That is the most vital, important thing that you want to do, is make sure that you have everything up to date. Because if you have something lagging on performance, that's probably because your drivers probably need to be updated, or you might have a software update that could be causing that issue. It can be causing a little bit of conflict with your games. So if you guys want to know exactly how to do that, you just go into your settings, just go into your window bar down below on the left side of the screen, or middle part of the screen, whichever side your window is on. Click that, you'll go up to settings, and over to the left side of your screen, all the way at the far bottom, click on software update. Make sure that you have an internet connection, otherwise you will not be able to process your software update. So make sure that you have a really good internet connection. When you do that, then just go ahead and update all your software. When you finish doing your software update, when it's completed, let everything run through first time, opt completely out of it, jump back into it, because you might have some other software updates that's following behind the software update that you're installing. So when you get all that stuff completed, make sure that you restart your computer, so everything will be up to optimal performance. And make sure that you have all your junk files and everything else, all your temporary files, that's your cache files, junk files, everything will be stored in your temporary files. Make sure you have all that gone, because some of those junk files may contain malware, spyware, and that may have some counter effect on your firmware, or sometimes even your hardware. So keep that in mind, guys. And for those of you who are on console, if I had some information to give you guys, I'd be able to try to help you out the best I can. But since I'm not really too fond of consoles, I'm just basically speaking on behalf of people who have PCs. There are other YouTubers out here that can probably actually help you with that as well. But I'm pretty sure the same thing would still apply, but you don't have BIOS in your console systems like you would in PC that I know of. I could be wrong, but if I'm wrong, I'll own it. So with that being said, I hope everything is very beneficial for each and every single one of you guys. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything pertaining to this significant issue here, if you guys are having issues trying to get everything set up, by all means, feel free to jump in my chats and ask me your question, and we'll go from there. However, let's see what is today. Today is Saturday. So Tuesday, guys, I'm going to have my laptop over here on the side of right next to me. So, like I said, I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see exactly everything that I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to try to show you guys the best I can. So when you guys do actually get your Steam account set up, I'll show you exactly what that looks like too. So every game that you download will automatically go into your library. And if you guys do actually buy games over a certain existential period of time, make sure you save all your game points, because you can actually use those game points towards the purchase of different DLCs, or possibly even a purchase, well, maybe not a purchase of a new game, but a purchase of certain DLCs for different games. And so you do actually have a point shop in your Steam account. So all that will be reflected back to your Steam account as well. So the more points you save, the better chances you actually have of getting better prizes for different types of games. DLCs, add-ons, so forth, something to that kind of nature. But like I said, if you guys do have questions that you would like to ask me, I mean, I'm here. Feel free to ask, and I'll try to answer your questions to the best of my ability. And once again, guys, I want to thank you guys for bringing me up to all the views that I've actually gotten on my channel. I want to thank each and every single one of you for doing that as well. You guys are phenomenal. You guys are an absolute legend. I want to thank each and every single one of you for making that happen, because that right there, I will be bringing out better content for you guys. I know when I first started, it seemed like I was a little boring, but hey, at least I'm trying, guys. So, so right now we're sitting at, hang on just a second, pull this information up right quick. So if you guys do have questions you want to ask me, that's what I'm here for. So anyway, hang on just a second, guys. Let's see. 352 views. That's what I'm up to right now. And like I said, I want to thank each and every single one of you guys for making that happen. You guys are outstanding. So with that being said, and occasionally it probably wouldn't hurt to also do an antivirus software, do an AV test on your computer. That's antivirus, run your virus scans. Make sure that you keep all that updated as well, because if you fall behind, it's a good chance your computer might pick something up. Even if you download something, it could possibly pick up a virus or malware, spyware, probably even a Trojan horse. But anyway, there is a way to take care of that. All you got to do is run a antivirus test on your computer and let it complete, because it's going to go through each and every single file, no matter if you have 15,000 or 150,000, 300 and something thousand. It's going to go through each and every single file in your computer to find out exactly if you do in fact have any type of viruses. Once it's completed, it will tell you, more than likely, it's probably going to tell you that no viruses were detected at this time. So keep that in mind. So you do have a pretty good firewall on your computers, but you can even add another firewall to your system as well. Because your Windows Defender, if you're on PC, Windows Defender will actually have its own type of firewall. And I'm sure if you guys have an Xbox, I'm sure that exact same Windows Defender may be titled something else name-wise. But maybe it's just Microsoft. So like I said, I don't know, because I don't actually have a gaming system or console myself. So truthfully, I don't even have the answer to that. And I'm not going to pretend like I do, because in all reality, I really don't. So if anybody has any questions that they would like to ask, please feel free to jump in the chats. Our live chats are open. You guys are more than welcome to join if you like. No obligations. But I'm just kind of giving you guys a little bit of a vague idea on everything, and just kind of giving you some helpful tips. So then therefore you'll know exactly what to do when you get your own gaming system, what to look out for, things to do. And if you need be, I'll walk you guys through the steps. So that shouldn't be an issue there. Nothing major, as a matter of fact. Maybe something minor, but nothing too serious. So if anybody's got something they want to add directly to chats, by all means, feel free to jump in. So, oh, and something else that's vital too. Make sure that you have enough disk space in your PC. So that would either be your C drive, or if you got a computer that's got a solid state drive known as an SSD, that is a solid state drive. So you're basically running on a solid state hard drive. So you're actually running on two different types of drivers. But the thing I like about the solid state drive is it's actually more secured compared to a computer that actually has the disk thing that you just put your disk in, you go play like DVDs and stuff like that. Because those computers, my personal opinion, from my perspective, those computers are less likely to crash because of certain bugs, viruses, so forth. But then again, I don't know. That's just my take on it. Because I actually do have those computers that are solid state drives actually do have a better firewall. That's just my opinion. And I did tell you guys, if I found a if I found a selfie of myself, video screenshots, let's go to screenshots. I did tell you guys that I would show you my credentials of going to school, going to college for IT. So just bear with me for a moment, guys. I'm going to go ahead and find that picture itself. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. Once I pull it up, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm in school for. So then you guys will have an idea of what my major was. So, ooh, hang on a second, guys. Not sure if you can see this or not, but that's what I went to school for. That was my college badge. I was an IT support technician, basically. Actually, a specialist. But I was going to be a technician. But that's not the original class I wanted to go to. I basically wanted to learn how to take apart computers, build, and just basically build my own computers. Do repairs and stuff like that, fix them up, and rework the software, do the coding, decoding, stuff like that. That's what I really wanted to get involved in. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you guys are going to school for IT, there's many different fields that require that. And that's a good paying job. You can make up to you can make $30 an hour. But I guess that just depends on what city that you're in. But mostly it does pay up to $30 per hour, but you can probably make more than that, depending on depending on what your field of view is, depending on what field you want to go for. Now, if you want to basically take apart a whole entire computer all the way down to just the external shell of the tower and rebuild one, rework everything, go for it, because that is a really good course to take. So, I mean, there's many different things with IT. You can this options are pretty much unlimited at that point. So, if you guys want to take a course on that, have at it. Like I said, I didn't know if you guys were going to be able to see that or not, but yeah, that was my that was my college badge from when I went there. It, it's pretty decent course. The only thing I worked with was pretty much software and software updates, stuff like that. So, like per se, working with a computer that had Windows 7 on it, I could just bump that up to Windows 10, no problem. I've even went from Windows 10 to Windows 11, and also did a conversion back to Windows 10. So that's pretty much all that came down to. So by chance, if it were to come down to it, I can just basically wipe a whole entire computer completely clean, hard drive and all. So I mean, I could reset it back to factory settings, just like the day that it rolled right out the door of the company. So if anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, or anything that they would like to do, anything that they would like to know about PC, software, firmware, hardware, diagnostics, I would be just the person to ask. I mean, I could try to help you guys out to the best of my to the best of my knowledge, I've done this for a while, so this is not my first song and dance, guys. So, anyways, just thought I'd kind of summarize that, wrap it all up into one package. So, if there's something that you would like to know, something you need help with, feel free to ask me. I will do my best to answer your questions. Just note for the records, if you guys are going to ask questions, please just one at a time so I can best suit it. So I can best suit the answer to your questions accordingly. So, with that being said, guys, now you know. If you know, you know. But anyhow, um, I think I'll probably be on here for about 15 more minutes if nobody wants to pop into the chats. Because usually I try to stay on, I'm going to try to stay on for at least an hour, but if I don't see anybody pop in the chats, I'll just keep it short, brief, about 45 minutes or so. But if you guys do happen to want to pop into the chats, and more than likely, chances are I'll extend it out and I'll make my videos a lot longer. So, that being said, um, if you guys have anything you want to add on here, you guys want to join in the chats, like I said, they are open to anyone who'd like to join. And like I said before, there is no obligation, so I don't want you guys to feel like you're obligated to join in. So I wouldn't feel right if you did. It wouldn't feel right. But anyway, I want to make this video a lot better for you guys, make my content a lot smoother. I know that past couple times I've been going live, nobody's popped in, so I can understand everybody. Some people may have jobs, some people might have families. I get it. It's cool. No worries. So I pretty much hope that I've covered everything for you guys here as well. So if you guys have anything that needs to be done, or if you guys have updates or something that you need to have taken care of, you guys will now be able to do that. And if you guys, like I said, if you guys are first time PC, if you guys have bought a PC and this is your first time ever owning one, I can walk you through the steps on how to update your computer. That's not a problem. I don't mind. I mean, I can spare the time. Matter of fact, I can even do that on my live stream here on my YouTube channel. So anyway, I hope all this information does help you guys. And if it does, hit that thumbs up. And if you guys haven't yet subscribed to my channel, once again, go ahead and get yourself subscribed, turn on your bell notifications, so therefore you won't miss anything here on the channel. All that being said, I just hope that I can start coming up with better news for you guys as well, so everything can go a lot more smoothly. So actually, I did say I was going to leave about. Did say I was going to stay up for about 15 minutes, but if I don't think that And if anybody's going to pop into the chat, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut this video short today, guys. However, I will be back Tuesday. And for those of you who are in the chats sitting back and idle, I want to thank each and every single one of you for coming to hang out with me today. If you guys have questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave it in the chats, or you can leave it in the comment section. Matter of fact, as soon as I get done with this live stream here, I'm going to go directly over to my comment section. Anyway, once again, guys, I want to thank you all for coming to hang out tonight. You guys have been completely awesome, and I want to give you all a big shout out. And for all my newest subscribers on here as well, I want to give you guys a big shout out on that behalf as well. So, that being said, as I always end my video, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, stay vigilant. Till next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.